Hey folks, welcome to Two Guys in a Ride. This is Revved and Reviewed, comprehensive car reviews in 10 minutes or less, starting right now. Today we're checking out something seriously exciting, the all-new 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Yeah, after 15 years of basically the same look, Toyota has finally given this beast a much-needed redesign. But does it live up to the hype? Let's walk through it all. Trims, tech, performance, off-road chops, and everything in between in under 10 minutes. Let's go. You know, Toyota isn't messing around with trims this year. You've got options, whether you're just looking for daily durability or hardcore off-road adventure. First up is the SR5. It's an affordable and capable option perfect for budget-conscious buyers. Then you have the TRD Sport. It's a sportier look and ride, and it's tuned for on-road comfort. Then there are the TRD Off-Road and Off-Road Premium trims, which are serious trail machines with locking diff, rear diff, and trail tech. Then you have the Limited. Think leather, tech, and comfort. You know, all the grown-up stuff. Then there's the Platinum. It's new for 2025. It's a luxury SUV vibes without losing that rugged style. Then you have the TRD Pro, the Icon. Factory lift, Fox shocks, ready to rock the trail. Finally, there's the Trail Hunter, a new overland-focused trim with off-road gear and rugged updates. Yeah, basically, there's a 4Runner for your 9 to 5 and for your 5 to 9 adventure life. Now, let's pop the hood. There are big changes here too. The standard engine is a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's responsive and smooth, and it has more torque than the old V6. There is also an available iForce Max Hybrid. Now that one produces 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Unreal torque, and it's great for towing and trail crawling. All are driven by an 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course that replaces that old ancient 5-speed. There is rear-wheel drive and part-time four-wheel drive as standard, and full-time four-wheel drive available on higher trims. It feels tighter on road and more capable off of it. That's a hard combo to nail, and Toyota pulls it off. What about the exterior design? It's still a 4Runner, but whoa! It finally looks like it belongs in 2025. It has a big bold grille inspired by the new Tacoma. There are muscular wheel arches, squared off body lines, and I love that high ground clearance. LED lighting is standard across the lineup, and there are functional roof rails and underneath aggressive functional skid plates. And the TRD and Trail Hunter trims come with heavy-duty gear, rock rails, and special paint options. Yeah, the new 4Runner is the SUV that looks like it wants to get dirty. Now let's step inside. You'll notice the glow up immediately. There's a 14-inch touchscreen on most trims, while 8-inch is standard on the base model. And there's a brand new infotainment system that's quick and clean, and it features wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's a fully digital or partially digital gauge cluster, and there's lots of physical buttons and knobs. Thank you, Toyota, for doing that. There's more head and leg room than before, and it is both comfortable and practical. Taking a look in the back area, let's slide back and take a look there. Finally, it doesn't feel like an afterthought. There's better knee and foot room, which is a real improvement. You also have rear AC vents, USB-C ports, and there is even optional heated seats on higher trim levels. Plus, there's an optional third row available on trim levels upscale too, but it's still crazy tight for adults. All in all, this vehicle is great for families, road trips, or hauling your crew out to the campsite. Now, let's talk about storage, because SUVs need to do more than just look cool. This new 4Runner has up to 88 cubic feet of space with all the seats down. And that is a flat folding rear seat, and it does have an optional sliding cargo tray. The third row also folds flat, though cargo is tight with it up, and up top there are roof rails ready for racks and storage boxes. What about safety? Well, Toyota brings it home with high tech and safety, and here's what you get. Across the line, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 that includes cool features like adaptive cruise control, lane tracing, pedestrian detection, auto braking, and so much more. And there's an available 360 camera, off-road view monitor, and trailer assist, plus a really cool digital rear view mirror, heads-up display, and surround view camera on higher trims. You know, that's kind of like having a co-pilot that doesn't eat snacks or talks too much. Okay, now let's take a quick look at the numbers so you know what you're working with. Overall length, 194 inches. Width is 77 inches. Height, 73 inches. Wheelbase, 112 inches. Now there is a ground clearance of up to 11 inches, which comes on the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. It's big, but not boat-sized, and it feels more maneuverable than you would expect. Now, what about some of its competitors? How does it stack up? All right, let's talk about the Jeep Wrangler. Well, it has a little more off-road cred, but it's definitely less comfortable. What about the Ford Bronco? Well, similar fun factor, but 4Runner wins on reliability, and it has a hybrid option. What about the Grand Cherokee? Well, it's more upscale, but it's not as rugged. And of course, the Honda Passport and Subaru Outback, well, come on now. They do have better road manners, but they're not even close off-road. The 4Runner keeps its edge by being unapologetically built for adventure. Okay, practicality, fuel economy, and off-road. Daily driving, it's smoother and quieter than before. And its fuel economy with the turbo is 21 city, 27 highway, and with the hybrid, it's up to 28 combined. This new 4Runner has a towing capacity up to 6,000 pounds, and its new off-road gear features crawl control, multi-terrain select, locking diffs, and cool underbody protection. It's your go-anywhere, bring-everything kind of SUV. All right, let's talk about three things that I definitely do like about the new 4Runner. I like the hybrid powertrain. It's a game changer. There's so much torque, and it features so much better mileage. That Trail Hunter trim, finally an overland-ready SUV from the factory, and that new interior. Toyota finally brought it into the modern world. However, there are three things I don't like about the new 4Runner. The third row is still tight. It's good for kids, but cramped for adults. And the base SR5 lacks some of the newer tech features, and prices are creeping up, especially with the hybrid and TRD trims. So that's it. That's the 2025 Toyota 4Runner in a nutshell. It's rugged, modern, and ready to go off the grid. If you like this review, hit that like button, drop your favorite trim in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world reviews. Until next time, keep it revved and reviewed. Thanks for watching.